Hi Danielle, this is your how-to video. So I want to show you exactly how to put on your makeup and how to use the cream foundation. It is gorgeous. If you have dry skin or oily skin, it may take a day or a week for your skin to really start loving to absorb it, but just give it time. It is natural ingredients, so it is good for you. It's gonna improve your skin, just all the things. And so I'm so excited. A couple of things. I don't think you got a brush, and so I'm not sure what kind of a brush you will be using. I have this kind of longer, this is called a detail with a smaller end, or I have the fluffy blush with a more pointed end. So the key with the brushes is they have to be dense. So make sure yours are nice and dense. You'll notice right away if they're maybe putting on too much product or if they're gunking up and they're holding the product. So first of all, you don't want to waste your product. But second of all, you do want it to be able to sink into your pores properly. So look for that. If your brushes work, that is fantastic. I'll use a mixture of them because I'm not sure what brush you have. Secondly, you have June as a main color. The second you tan, you're going to be out of June. So let me know when you get your colors if it's perfect or not. I love to help my customers, and so if it's not perfect, let me know and I will have another one shipped out to you that day, free of charge. I want you to love this makeup as much as we do. Okay, so I'm going to start with the detail. Oh gosh, you didn't get a contour. Okay, I will do it without a contour and then I'll show you the contour after. So you have June, so let's start with June. I'm just gonna swipe through. Now with the cream, you need less than you think. And also if you can see that my tins are getting low, all you have to do is put them on your stove. Heat them up until they're liquid and they will fill your whole tin. Okay, so with June, you're just gonna go down your nose, and if you see that yellow, that's not good, it's too much, okay? We don't ever wanna see the makeup, but I'm going to move it. So because you don't have contour, I'm gonna put it everywhere. If you had contour, you would not go on the forehead, and you would not go on the cheek, okay? So we only do one layer, but without contour, we're just gonna do everything. So if you have large pores, you want to make sure you're swiping back and forth a few times to fill those pores and they will be gone. So a lot of times we have them right here. So just go back and forth and you will see them slowly fill and then they'll be gone. Sometimes it takes 3 or 4 swipes back and forth. Okay, so that one little bit did a third of my face. So let's go again. This time, because I have so much on here, I'm just going to do my lower chin area. So you can cover blemishes if they're not covering. So that one covered pretty good. If they're not covering, you could even try using your Hollywood. Generally I use Frenchie or Aspen, but you can even try, I don't have one over here. You can even try using your Hollywood to cover it up first, just really lightly, and then go over top with your main color. If that doesn't work, you may want to go to one of the color correctors, which are Frenchie, Mango, or Aspen, but I can help you with that later. Let's try just with June first. Okay, so under the mouth, the whole area, if you were to have a beard and a mustache, that is all getting done with June. Let's finish the nose because we kind of started there and then ran out. And then just the tiniest little bit on each eye. Okay, let's just look closely. Do we see any yellow? So if you see the makeup, there's too much. You can use a perfector sponge, so you can wet this guy and you can press it in and take off any excess. Also, over the next 15 minutes, it's gonna soak in. So you may kind of feel it when you put it on. 15 minutes later, it's gonna feel like skin. Okay, we've left under the eyes and the cheekbones. So let's go with Hollywood. It's so pretty. I'm gonna flip brushes in case you have a fluffy one. So I'm gonna use the blush side and I'm just gonna dab Hollywood. I can swipe it a little bit more because Hollywood is a light pink. If you have one of the darker colors, you literally hardly touch it. Okay, so I like to go, normally my contour would be right here. So I just like to go on the top of that cheek. I just dab, circle, brush, whatever you want to do. So Hollywood is very, very natural. It's really pretty. And you can see how it looks like it's on the top part of my cheekbone, even though I just made it there. So I do like to stay a little bit away from my eye and a little bit away from my nose, and I'll show you why. Okay, so there's Hollywood. You can even grab Hollywood with your brush and throw it on your lips. Okay, I'm going to switch to a small brush. You can use anything. You can use this brush. You can use this brush. It doesn't matter. I'm just going to use a small one because I have it. And we're going to go into linen. So linen is very bright. You don't need a whole lot. I usually do one little swipe there, one little swipe there, and then a little bit down my nose. Okay, now I grabbed way too much. I'm just going to use my brush cleaner. And all we're going to do is bring it down the nose and under the eye. Down the nose, under the eye. Be really gentle under your eye. And then you're going to fan it out. Because remember, we didn't touch this area. So this is going to add coverage. And if you go over top of the blush, you just go and swipe it. And it's going to blend. This, and if you want this area brighter, add more. This is a pretty natural amount. But you can go pretty bright and it looks incredible. Okay, so now we have this bright center of our face, and then the rest should match our chest. If you have contour, I can't remember which one, maybe Astoria, I would dab a little bit and do right underneath that blush, back and forth, just to give that little bit extra of dimension. And this I normally would do first so that I don't have layering. So I normally do this first. I also do my forehead. What this also does is it gives you all the colors that your chest has, because we're not one color, which I love that you have the other three. So you're still gonna have so many beautiful colors on your face. And then we just pull it back into our hairline. We can do all kinds of fun things with contour. You can change your jawline by just going on it. You can contour your lips, you can contour your eyes, you can use this as eyeshadow. You can contour your eyebrows, which I will do with the line brush. So there's all kinds of fun things you can do with the contour. So just in case you get it in the future, you will have this video to look back at so that you know how to do it. And then if you want any other tips with it, you can check out my page. I kind of break them down so that you don't have like a 35-minute video to watch. And then you can just choose what you want to learn. So let me know if the color is not perfect, because you will have another one out there in 3 days. And let me know if you have any questions. I'm here to help.